Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is going to do Naruto Chapter 582 review. This is going to be very quick. Why? Because everything is given right there to you. Everything is there for you. For you. Right there. Bam, boom. End of story. So 3 key points. Really quick 3 key points, okay? The fight between Kabuto, Sasuke, and Itachi. And basically the fight, I mean, the only cool thing in my opinion was the Mugi Tensei. I believe it's called Mugi Tensei, where Kabuto utilizes the structure around him. He, quote-unquote, gives life to that structure, to inanimate structure. And, like, it was as if, like, the cave itself attacked Itachi and Sasuke. But then Itachi blocks with the Susanoo arm. And then Sasuke counters with the Amaterasu flames. And then at the end of that fight, or at the end of that scuffle, Kabuto states that he is close to the Sage Six Paths because his ninjutsu, or his jutsus, have the same concept of creation and control. Kind of like the Sage Six Paths, who was able to create stuff too, like the bijous and so on and so forth. Well, he used the Ten Tails chakra and then made the bijou, you know, all that good stuff. The next key point is going to be the Itachi speech, okay? Which, mind you, I've heard this time and time again in Shonen. It's bonds and friends. But then Itachi does add something a little special, which is kind of like, you know, recognizing your own faults, which I've heard in other Shonen, but, you know, I'm just saying, you know, that to me was like, you know, and I'm surprised that Kabuto sat there the entire time and listened to Itachi talk. I would have been like, yo, fucking something. I don't know, just some kind of fucking jutsu midway, you know, like maybe he put like a snake underneath the ground or some shit. That's what I would have done, but you know, fuck it, I guess not. And the last key point is the flashback, the Kabuto flashback, and it was basically the way. And you know what? That's it. That's 3 key points right there. Okay, that's the chapter in of itself. The fight, the little scuffle, the speech. And I'm not gonna lie to you, if you read Fairy Tail, this speech should partially sound familiar. I'm just saying, like the speech we hear Nachi go over and over again on about. Half of Itachi's speech was kind of the same way. I was like, whoa. And the whole entire flashback. Now, my opinion, the best key point is the flashback. Why? Because the flashback, the thing about the flashback is that it can either be good or bad. It's good because this signifies Kabuto's development. All right, he's proceeding further along as a character. We get his backstory, what happened with him when he was a child. The one thing I do question is the nuns, because I've never ever recalled ever seeing a nun or a person of faith in Naruto up until this point. So that to me is like, you know, kind of weird. But what I will say is that him waking up without knowing anything, him being taken in by a foster mother, that mother giving him a name called Kabuto, and then, you know, her giving the glasses to him so he can see, and apparently his name's a code, the glasses are his tool, and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, ultimately speaking, the flashback is going smooth. However, this, in my opinion, does signify the downfall of Kabuto. Kabuto may, in fact, lose this fight. Even though I don't want him to, he may, in fact, lose this fight. He may, in fact, be captured by Itachi and Sasuke and then forced to remove Edo Tensei. Which, in my opinion, is, you know, I think it's bullshit. Because if that's bullshit, think about it. If Edo Tensei is removed, then Itachi disappears. All the Edo Tensei disappear, including Mr. OP. Mr. OP with the Mokton, with the Rinnegan, with the Eternal Makiki Sharingan, and the meteorites. Mr. OP is gone too. If Kabuto's gone, then Mr. OP is gone. I'm like, fuck. That means that the Kages get spared, which means that none of the Kages die. Which is like, what the fuck? So no. I mean, that to me, no, not cool. So hopefully Kabuto, either he escapes or he kills himself. If he kills himself, the Edo Tensei stay there. And the only way, in my opinion, the only possible way that I can think of, if Edo Tensei is still there and Kabuto's dead, meaning that Edo Tensei, Madara, he's still there, as is Kabuto, as is Itachi, and Sasuke's lover, Sasuke's lover, Tsunade's lover, they're all still there. The only way that they can be removed from the living plane, in my opinion, is if Naruto is in fact, or if the soul of the Sage of Six Paths is in fact inside Naruto. Naruto becomes the Sage, and then he knows a jutsu or knows a technique that can remove Edo Tensei. That's the only way I can see a permanent Edo Tensei being removed. Only way. That being said, my thoughts on the chapter, it was a read. Yeah, it was a read. It was simply a read. I sat down, I read the chapter, I walked away feeling nothing. It was just a read. It wasn't horrible, it wasn't subpar, it wasn't okay, it wasn't good, it wasn't amazing. It was simply a read right there for you. A read. That being said, yeah, that's it. So I'm out. I'll see you guys later. King of Lightning, rate, comment, subscribe. Peace. Have a good day.